A haunting night in Faizabad. It was a dark and stormy night in the district of Faizabad. The Ghat railway station was bustling with activity as auto drivers eagerly awaited the arrival of passengers. As soon as travelers disembarked from the trains, they would quickly board the autos and leave for their destinations. As the night grew older, most of the drivers decided to head home. Among the few who remained was Vijay, an experienced auto driver. He, too, was preparing to leave when he remembered that a late-night passenger train was scheduled to arrive soon. Vijay and 3 or 4 other drivers decided to wait a bit longer. Suddenly, the sky opened up, and it started to rain heavily. The night was already pitch black, but with the thick clouds obscuring the moon, it seemed even darker. The occasional flashes of lightning briefly illuminated the surroundings, but otherwise it felt like the deepest, darkest night of an Amavasya. The sound of thunder roared through the night and adding to the eerie atmosphere. A few minutes later, the passenger train arrived. Vijay noticed a young woman stepping off the train. She was strikingly beautiful, with long flowing hair and a sense of urgency in her eyes. She carried a shoulder bag and a suitcase, looking around as if searching for something. Her eyes met Vijay's, and she walked directly towards him. "I need to go to Rampur," she said, her voice soft but firm. Vijay replied, "It's quite late now, so the fare will be 700 rupees. If you wait until morning, I can take you for 200 rupees. The woman insisted, "I need to go now. Please take me, and I'll pay you the full amount." Vijay, cautious but understanding her urgency, said, "Ma'am, please pay in advance. I promise to get you home safely." She responded, "I only have 300 rupees with me now. You can take this, and I'll give you the remaining 400 rupees once we reach home." Vijay considered her offer and agreed. "Okay, ma'am, please get in the auto." As they drove through the dark, rain-soaked streets, the silence was occasionally broken by the rumble of thunder. Vijay tried to make small talk, but the woman responded with only brief answers, her mind seemingly elsewhere. The journey felt longer than usual due to the heavy rain and the eerie silence that enveloped them. After what seemed like an eternity, they finally arrived at the woman's home. It was an old, colonial-style house, partly obscured by the rain and darkness. The woman got out of the auto and walked towards the house, disappearing into the shadows. Vijay waited patiently for his remaining 400 rupees. Time passed slowly. Half an hour went by and there was no sign of the woman. Vijay's patience turned to concern. He decided to check on her and see why she was taking so long. He walked up to the door and rang the bell. After a few moments, an elderly woman opened the door, her expression one of surprise and curiosity. "Yes, how can I help you?" she asked. Vijay explained, "A young lady came here by my auto and owes me 400 rupees. She said she would bring the money out, but she hasn't returned yet." The elderly woman looked puzzled and said, "Which young lady?" "Only my husband and I live here. Our daughter used to live here, but she hasn't been here for 5 years." Vijay was taken aback. "Where does she live now? I'm certain I brought your daughter here. Please, can you check again?" The elderly woman sighed and invited him inside. As Vijay stepped into the house, he noticed a large framed photograph on the wall. It was the same young woman he had just dropped off. His heart skipped a beat. "Is that your daughter in the photo?" he asked, his voice trembling. The elderly woman nodded. Yes, that is my daughter, but she died 5 years ago in a train accident. How could you have possibly brought her here? Vijay felt a chill run down his spine. He stumbled back, nearly losing his balance. I don't understand, he stammered. She was with me in my auto just moments ago. The elderly woman's eyes filled with tears. I don't know what to say, son. This house has seen strange occurrences ever since that tragic night. Feeling a mixture of fear and confusion, Vijay quickly excused himself and ran back to his auto. As he reached the vehicle, he saw 400 rupees neatly placed on the seat. His hands trembled as he picked up the money. He took a deep breath, placed the money before a small idol of God he kept in his auto, and whispered a prayer. The night had been long and terrifying, and Vijay felt grateful to be alive. The experience left an indelible mark on him. From that day onwards, he vowed never to drive at night again. Instead, he chose to work only during the day, returning home to the safety and comfort of his family each evening. The story of that haunting night became a legend among the auto drivers of Faizabad, a chilling reminder of the unknown and the supernatural that lurks in the shadows. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon, and like the video. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back with another story soon. Until then, bye.